Good morning, Mike and Arlen, our Philippine journey. Trolls, haters, YouTube channels. You don't even need to be a YouTube channel for trolls and haters to be in your life, although it certainly helps, I think. But I thought I would talk to you about it a little bit because it seems to be becoming another topic. It seems to cycle through and everything. So, you know what? Let's talk about it.
Why'd you have to go? I guess this world's too slow for you. I think there's beauty in the gray, the cold, but you just want the gold. And there's no way I can beat it, cause I got no chance when it comes to her. She got the glitter and the fame, and I just wasn't enough.
Okay. Trolls, haters, asshats, all right, just generally disagreeable people. So let me tell you what prompted this. It's not because it's a topic that's clickable, all right? One of the things that has occurred over the past couple of weeks, I have a consistent troll who every time I ban him, every time I remove him from the channel, or her, who knows, okay? He just creates another name, creates another account, all right? It takes me 3 seconds to remove him, takes him 3 minutes probably to make another YouTube account so he can comment. And he's viciously going after somebody else. He's not coming after us. He's not commenting on our opinions. He's not commenting on our life or anything like that. He specifically is going after somebody else. And it's consistently the same people. I don't know what's crawled up his rectum, all right, and sits up there and rots, but it stinks. It really stinks because he's wanting to use our platform to go after and troll another channel. And quite frankly, I don't really care, but it irritates me. So let me tell you my thoughts on this. First off, I do believe that people are entitled to their opinions. That being said, our channel, and we've said this before, our channel is not a democracy, all right? It's not even a monarchy. It's a dictatorship. I and Arlen both, we will delete, remove, silence, whatever, whenever, however we want. You behave reasonably, you can have a different opinion than we have for sure. That actually we encourage. We encourage you to express your opinion, your thoughts, your experiences, because they're different than ours. Just because something we do or something we see or something we participate in doesn't mean that you will have that same result. And it's nice that you share your results when they're different. That's great. No problem at all. But when you become an asshat, when you become a troll, when you become a hater, and there is a difference between being a troll and a hater. There really and truly is. When you only go after one person, when you solely focus on going after one channel, all right, when you just deal with that kind of crap, that's a hater. That's a problem. All right, that really exposes the possibility of an underlying problem. You don't have to like somebody. This particular person, all right, is attacking a channel attacking their history, attacking their past life, attacking everything that goes along with it. Well, big deal. Who gives a shit? Really and truly, at some point, you have to draw a line. You can't be, this channel wants to say, why don't you expose this? Or why don't you talk about that, Mike? And it's kind of like, well, because it's none of my business. It really and truly isn't. Arlen and I, we sort of have a reputation, a little bit of a reputation of being reasonable, of being mature, of, not taking sides, of being open-minded when it comes to people and how they've changed their lives. Now, all of that being said, does it mean that we have the same opinions that other people have? No. And we encourage you to have your own opinions. We really and truly do. But to get all butthurt about somebody else, and you're so butthurt about somebody you've never met, okay? You've never met them. You've probably never even been in the Philippines, all right? But to get so butthurt about them that you're going to come on our channel because we happen to know this other channel, and you're going to say, why don't you expose this? Why not? And then he gives this long list of reasons. And I'm not saying any of those reasons are wrong. It's just not our business. It's not our business to police others. And quite frankly, it's not their business to police others in our channel. Now, do we get personal trolls? Of course we do. Absolutely. All right. We absolutely get personal trolls. And it takes 3 seconds to delete it and it's gone. We don't even acknowledge it. Now, do we get people that have a different opinion? Like, recently I had a commenter, a subscriber who I actually like. He comes up with good comments often. All right. And we were talking about, this has been cleaned up and that's been cleaned up and, everything else. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. I just went by there the other day and this is what I saw. And I just had this experience here last night and this is what transpired. So it's not all blah, 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 blah. But you see my point. My point is that, everybody's perception of opinion, perception of life can be different. Everybody's perception of what they see and interact with, we interact with different people. I got some shit the other day for whatever. Let's just say I got some shit the other day. All right, nothing bad, nothing horrible. Just like Mike, I expected more out of you, Mike. We expected more, and I fully comprehend that. But let me tell you something. All right, when it comes to interacting with people here, just like where you live, when it comes to that, when you're in public, there's a limit to what you can and can't do. And quite frankly, there's a limit to what's socially acceptable. Being old doesn't mean you get a free pass at being socially acceptable whatsoever. Now, I really appreciate this one individual that gave me shit, and he was not the only one about it, but you're going to hear YouTubers that complain about trolls, asshats, all right, haters. They're whining and crying and everything else. And I get it to a certain point. I get it because so many, and I'm baffled by it. So many of them look forward to the income stream that YouTube is providing them. And anything negative is bad. Well, not necessarily so. All right. All PR is PR. How you shape it, what you do with it, what it does, that's all the different thing. Being mature about it is so much more convenient. Look, we're not whining and crying by any way, shape, or means. And there are plenty of YouTubers that are whining, crying little boys and girls. Not going to lie. All right. But what I am saying is YouTube is not a democracy. It just isn't. But it is also important to remember this. Life is not always a democracy. And there are responsibilities in life that we need to be reasonable about. And when I say reasonable, it means I can't be an asshat in public or in private on a public content basis to other people for the sake of being an asshat. Just can't do it. I don't agree. There is a YouTuber here in Angeles City, okay? And we never talk about that person. We never talk about them at all. Hardly. I think we maybe mentioned them in the, 4 or 5 times in the life of the channel. We don't. I totally disagree with their content, how they feel about their content, and everything else. But that's an opinion. I don't think the guy's an asshole, although he is, all right? But the point is that I disagree, and I've told him to his face. I have told him to his face. I've actually met him one time, okay? I was very nice about it. I was very social about it. But with that being said, I'm not going to whine and cry about it. I'm not going to cry about my channel views are down because everybody else's views are down. It's a YouTube thing. I'm not going to cry about somebody else's growth because more power to them. Why can't I have that growth? We can't. We don't, and we can't have that kind of growth because we don't focus on those things. Now, have we been involved in some drama once or twice? Yeah, we have. And any YouTuber that's been around for years has and will. That being said, the trolls and the haters, they have their places. The asshats, not so much. I can't think of it any other way. I just can't. I don't know. If you are a content creator, if you're on YouTube, what do you think about it? Do you have trolls? Do you have asshats? Do you have haters? If you're not, or if you are a troll and you love to be argumentative in the comments, tell us why. Tell us, yeah, I am, and I do, and I like it, and this is why. Otherwise, we hope you all guys have a great day, and please do be safe. Thanks. Take care.